Come on in. Say hello. Let me know you're here. I'm Michelle. All right, my dears. I would like to know how may I be of service to you today? Hello, Pamela. How are you? How are you? I could not decide what I was going to do for y'all tonight. So I guess I decided that I would just let you decide. How can I help you? What do you need? Hi, Kay. Hi, Shantae. I am aware. That a lot of people, Pamela says she's overstressed. I was literally just going to start talking about that. I was literally going to say, I'm aware that people are very stressed out right now. I can feel it. Hello, Bridget. Yes, Kate, I'm doing okay. I've got my water, have some iced tea. So I am is that what we're gonna I'm concerned that some of you are getting very wrapped up in the 3D matrix reality. I feel like the information reaches who it's supposed to. And of course, it's going to evoke some type of reaction. But we don't need to allow it to take away the love in our hearts and replace it with fear. Does that make sense, Pamela? Let it flow, become flow state. I read things all day and I absorb them, and then I just let it go. Hello, Miss Jen. So if you are offended or afraid or mad, acknowledge the feeling, allow yourself to feel it, and then release it. Don't let what's going on right now take away your happiness, She doesn't want to be touched. Let her out.
She just said something about crazy cats.
I'm telling you, man. Let her out. So we are going to. I did not write free readings on the description box because it kind of was like to see what people would do, if they would still come in if they didn't know. So there's a lot of takers. We've talked about that in the past. There's a lot of takers out there, people that only want what you're given for free. But that's not the way the universe works. The universe works with reciprocity. I have been doing paid readings all week on my Facebook Live with Tawny, by myself, with Ash, with Tawny and Ash. So tonight, I will give back. Absolutely. And you know, nobody says you have to do what the government tells you to do. The government is elected by the people, for the people, not to control the people. It's to assist the people. Hi, Connie. How are you? So what we're going to do, I suppose, is I'm going to deliver some messages to y'all that need to be received. Shantae, they want you to know that you need to stop getting hung up on the past. I feel like you're doing well for yourself moving forward from the unbearable grief that you experienced, but it just seems like, again, energy flow. You almost get sucked into a sadness cycle, and they don't want you to get hung up on the past. They want you to be in your present time and to think about the future. How are you, Miss Connie? How's your health? You don't have to go into details. Just let me know if you're doing better, okay?
Plus, save time by ordering online and picking up in store. Now in just 30 minutes. We promise or get $5 off.
I feel like there's a lot of you that are struggling energy-wise, as in having motivation, not feeling like you. Vanessa, I can't see your comments. It's just a blank message. Struggling with motivation, struggling with making better life choices.
Now follow your views. Do another great workout. Tap now to start listening to Feel Good Fitness. Brought to you by Propel.
There is freedom in making better life choices. Oh, there, I can see it now. I just didn't see the first comment. There's nothing on there. Look, I'll put it on the screen. Empty. But now it's there. Facebook hates me too. Don't be offended. They hate all the good people. Who is this? Michelle, are you still here? Oh, is it? I don't think they let you put them on the live stream for the StreamYard. Probably that's why. Okay, dear. Let me see what. Michelle needs to know that she can do anything that she sets her mind to. I feel like you have a couple of things floating around in your head about what if I did this, or maybe if I tried really hard, or just perhaps you're thinking about changing jobs, but you're not quite sure if you would be able to achieve a level of success in a different field, and they want you to know that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Don't put a glass ceiling over yourself in any way. That's what you need to know. Hello, Audra. Hi, Elise. Still waiting on your cookie. What is the cookie for? Well, they want you to know that you're definitely capable of doing that job, so don't hesitate, okay? Thank you, Kay. Kay, have you had your eyes checked recently? University. I forgot. I'm sorry, Elise. It's been a while. Yes, I am. I'm doing well. Yes, how is everybody? How are you all? You're welcome. Okay, I'm feeling like you need to get your eyes checked. I'm seeing, when I connect to you, I'm seeing blurry vision, tired eyes. Don't spend all your days staring at a screen or a computer, okay? It's good to see you, Elise. Hello, Miss Lois. Okay, let's see, what else do we need to do? I would appreciate if you shared out to public groups or on your wall. We're doing free messages tonight, giving back to the collective. Hi, Cynthia, how are you? Hi, Barb, how are you? That's good, Shantae. That's good. Don't let sickness bring you down. Remember, sickness is a lower vibrational energy. Do things that will make yourself happy. Watch movies that make you happy. Listen to music that makes you happy. Make sure you shower every day, even if you don't feel like getting out of bed, because it washes off the energy. Hi, Cheyenne. How are you? I'm doing well. Pick up anything from your partner. What do you mean? Are they right there with you? Hi, Teresa. I'm so glad you're doing good. Absolutely. Well, just know that when you are showering, that you can just visualize and set the intention of washing off all the energy that's no longer serving you and is not of a positive vibration. Teresa. Teresa. You know, Cheyenne, I already thought about doing that tonight for some of y'all, so just stay put. Teresa, have you been, hello, my dear. Have you been having issues with your colon or your digestion? Because I'm feeling something right at the curve of your colon. It could be colitis or something. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. And I'm hearing that it might be like some kind of inflammation or colitis. You should probably see a doctor for that, a gastroenterologist. Yes, it does. There's very specific foods that you absolutely should not eat if you have colitis. Okay. And you do have colitis, or you've already been checked. Well, I feel like there's some foods that are just not good for you specifically. I'm seeing like white, like cream cheese, sour cream, things like that. Dairy. I feel like dairy is not. I feel like dairy is not good for you. Okay. Specifically. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me white cheeses and things like that, like sour cream, cream cheese. Okay, those things are not, they don't process well in your body. You might want to try using like Lactate or something like that. I feel like you're just not having the right digestion, and it's causing inflammation because your food's not digesting properly. Yeah. Yep. So you might want to try to get some Lactate. It's like a little pill that you take before you're going to have coffee or something, and it helps it's got the enzyme in it that your body doesn't produce. It's got an enzyme in it that helps digest the dairy products, and it does really works wonders, because I took it for a while when I was having some issues with dairy. Yes, ma'am. As soon as I looked at your name, I could see that. Audra, what's wrong, dear? I think you're feeling the collective energy. I honestly feel like there's a lull right now in the energy. There's kind of like a dip happening right now. I'm not sure where we're at in the moon cycle, but I feel like it might have something to do with that. It's like we're getting ready to start a new cycle. I'm actually going to see when the new moon comes in, because I think it's going to come in a couple of days. Okay, so the new moon is going to begin on September 6th. All right, so that's just in a couple of days. It's my hair falling out due to stress. Misty, there's also some, I'm being reminded that there's also some products and different shampoos that will cause your hair to fall out. If you are stressed, cut some of that stress out of your life. You can also put cedarwood oil on your scalp, a couple of drops of cedarwood oil on your scalp. And you can also use, what is the other one I want to say? I just keep wanting to say oregano oil is what I want to say. But yes, stress can definitely cause you to lose your hair. Absolutely. Because I was losing quite a bit of hair for a while. When Travis and I were having a hard time, I was losing a lot of hair. I'm not losing hair anymore. Things are better. You're feeling bad about your guy's situation. Do you want advice, or do you just want to feel sad? It's perfectly okay if you just want to feel sad. Travis and I are doing just fine. I miss him. That was a fun night, wasn't it? Oh, good times, good times. When was that? That was, oh gosh, that was a few months ago. That was pretty fun. It was a fun time. Yeah. Hi, Jillian. How are you? Well, Audra, I need to know the first name of your partner. Whoa. Hi, Kim. How are you? Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, that was a good night. Okay. His name is Patrick. Okay. I'm not trying to disappoint you, but Patrick is not your soulmate. You have a completely different vibration than Patrick. The frequency that you are both putting out, okay, he's not the right guy for you. There's something about him that you're attracted to, and I would pay more attention to the quality about him or the characteristic about him that you're attracted to, because it's something that you still need to work on in a life lesson. Okay? Patrick is not the one for you.
Try searching for persistent allergy relief. Use only as directed.
I'm having a lot of confusion and depression in my life lately and unsure of why. Possibly current events. There could be several things contributing to that, Kim. What are you doing, you crazy animal? Oh, why you gotta do that now? What'd you do? Just play quietly. Idiots. Yes, he was. And he has since then stopped drinking again. So that's the last we'll be seeing, probably, of Travis's naked butt for quite some time, sadly. But anyways. But Kim, I do feel like there are several contributing factors to your confusion and depression, okay? I do feel it's not just one thing. It's several things contributing to that. Certain medications, if you're taking certain medications, they can cause brain fog. From what I understand, a side effect of the jab is also brain fog. One of those side effects, okay? If you have a deficiency, a vitamin deficiency can cause confusion and brain fog, as well as depression. Okay. Yes, like I said, there is something about him that you still have to learn a life lesson. And perhaps it's learning to not chase somebody who's not feeling the same way towards you. You know? Right. There's several things that could be contributing to that. It's just a very sad time for everyone right now. I don't think people understand how much the collective energy affects each of us. You might not think that it does, but it does. Right? Okay, Cheyenne says she's having female issues. Okay, let me see what we can find here for you, Cheyenne. Also feeling, I don't know if you're recently getting over some swollen glands in your throat. I feel like this is a thyroid issue. I am going to say that right now because I'm feeling the glands, and your glands are connected to your thyroid, your adrenal system. I feel like whatever is going on with your female parts is part of your adrenal system and could be associated with your thyroid. You might want to get that checked. Hi, Sheldon. How are you? Did you get all your tomatoes canned up? Yes. Usually when you have a swollen gland in this area, it is some kind of infection. Wherever there's swelling, you have glands all over your body. Okay, so usually wherever the glands are, there's some kind of infection. Okay, if it swells up. How are you, Mariah? Lois, I would assume that you would have to work on possibly increasing your brain function. Gotta let them ripen up, huh? That's awesome. I have never canned anything. It sounds really interesting. It seems to me like it's associated with your adrenal system. I'm not sure if you're reaching an age where you might be premenopausal and it could be causing some issues, or if I don't feel anything going on in your uterus per se. That's why it doesn't feel like an illness there. Whether or not you're having cramps or anything like that, I'm not feeling it when I connect to your energy. I'm immediately feeling the glands though. So I feel like that has something to do with it. You know, the body starts slowing down naturally at a certain age. You're doing? Thank you, Leanna. I feel like I want to tell you, Cheyenne, that I did some research this morning because I've put on quite a bit of weight since I had my hysterectomy. Even though I still have my ovary and I'm like producing estrogen or whatever, I feel like the estrogen and the hormone levels have become off balance in myself. So I did some research, and there is a supplement called DHEA that you can purchase that's supposed to help balance your hormones, your estrogen and progesterone levels. That's exactly what I said, Brianne. Thank you, Kim. Salsa, apple pie. Ooh, I want to make an apple pie. Have you ever done pickled okra, Sheldon? Yes, DHEA. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I always look, I always read the ingredients on the supplements to make sure there's not a lot of crap, like rice flour and things like that added to them to make sure they're as pure as possible. And I actually do use a brand called Pure. They're kind of, they're pricier, but they don't have a lot of additives. Yeah, it's been a while, right? And if you have some changes in your life. I have no idea what grows there. Mango salsa? That sounds good. I literally, one time, I had a bunch of okra that I grew. That stuff grows like crazy, by the way. Had a bunch of okra that I grew, and I just like stuck it in a jar of pickles, and it pickled them. If you're still having issues, I would get a second opinion. That's what they're for. Hi, Nicole. Nicole wants to know if there's any messages for her. What do we have for Nicole Butler? You're going to be coming into some money. I'm getting a hand is reaching out a big wad of cash. So it seems like you're going to have some kind of an offer, an offer for an increase, a side job, possibly a raise. It seems like you're going to have an opportunity to make more money coming up soon for you, Nicole. Love almost everything pickled. And, pickle juice, a couple sips of pickle juice is really good if you have cramps. I like spicy egg roll, lots of honey and a dry egg, find some of fresh sauce. Oh, right on. You're welcome. Allow it to be. Susie Pickle. Susie. They're showing me a house. I don't know if you have issues with your house right now, or you're worried about your security, your financial security, your stability. We are entering a new phase of security. We're going into the house. Susie. There's little kid. Oh, is that a baby in your picture? I'm seeing little kids outside of this house. They don't look like they're like running around. Hi, Linda. How are you? I feel like these children are going to be spending more time at your house. I don't know whose kids these are. Feels like more stability, more security, perhaps for the children. He's 12? Okay. More stability and security. Feels like what is that? I feel like this child is going to be spending more time with you. That's all that I'm getting, because provides more stability for him. I'm not sure. Okay. Kim. They're showing me you eating oranges. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Perhaps you should offer to let him stay with you for a little while. I think you might need to make the offer, okay? For stability and security. Hi, Diane. How are you? I'm seeing you eating oranges, Kim. Okay, so I'm not sure if Spirit is trying to tell you that you need to eat oranges or increase your fruit. I'm feeling a lot of citrus here. It could be lemons, limes, grapefruits. Grapefruits are very, very good for you. I just went and bought a bunch of grapefruits and lemons because I'm gonna make some quinine. Gonna make some homemade quinine myself. I've heard a couple of people have had COVID. I think Emma's already had COVID because she lost her sense of smell for like a week, way back at the beginning. And that's like the main, you lived through it though, right? Yeah. So, no, I'm dead. Shut up. Got me out of the car. Look at me. I'm broadcasting live. But yes, I feel like I need to make some of that for people. So I'm going to be making homemade HCQ. Okay, you've been sick lately. Then you absolutely need to get 2 grapefruits and 3 lemons and take the peels off of them and put them in a pan and cover it with water and simmer it on low, covered with a glass lid for 2 hours. And then turn it off and strain it through a strainer, the liquid, keep the liquid, strain it through a strainer and drink that. A couple of tablespoons of that every day. And that will help you tremendously. Of course, you want to wash your fruit. You know, wash off your fruit before you put those in water. Just pesticides, chemicals, whatever. So that is how you make homemade remedy for COVID. Very simple. And you can always eat that grapefruit because it's huge in vitamin C. I personally have been taking vitamins all this time, so I don't get sick. I ain't got time to get sick, so I take preventative measures and I make sure my body is nourished the way that it needs to be. I take B12 every day. I take D3. I take garlic supplement, Echinacea. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Zinc. I take 30 milligrams of zinc a day. Vitamin C. Take that also. So I don't get sick. But I do feel like I need to make some stuff for other people just in case. Yes, magnesium is also in my multivitamin. I take a multivitamin that's got like 4 or 5 different things. It's got magnesium, Echinacea, I don't know how to say it, garlic bulb, vitamin D, vitamin C. I think that's everything. Will you bring me my blue bottle of vitamin on the windowsill? I don't know what's in there. I get it auto delivery so I don't run out.
I want to come on camera.
So you want to say hi to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
But as elderberry, okay. It's It's a 6-in-1. It has vitamin C, vitamin D3, zinc, elderberry, garlic bulb, and echinacea. It's got a sticker over the. Yeah, I take it all in this one vitamin that I get online. They have it at my local grocery store, but
Hello, Lewis.
I like to have it so that I don't. It's called Immunity. And it's got.
Louise. Never mind. I'm sorry, I can't read.
No, it's Lois.
Oh. I said
Louise.
Louis.
Louise has an E on the end. Louise. And it also has a U.
I can't tell the difference between those three. Louis, Louise,
So,
and
anyways.
Lois. Weird.
Hi, Stephen. I will try to help you in just a moment, okay?
Hi, Sheldon.
Sheldon's my buddy. Lois likes Superman's girlfriend. Woo! Good stuff. Anyways, I get this at HEB. You can also find this on Amazon. So I take this, and then I also take additional zinc. 30 milligrams of additional zinc, because in this bottle there is 11, which isn't very much. So I take extra. I also started taking extra D3. Anyway, go finish your homework.
No.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay, Stephen. Stephen, what's what? Yes. Yes. The choking means something for sure. Stephen, I'm feeling something with coughing to do with your mom. I'm coughing and coughing. My throat is very tender. My throat is very tender.
This is the way of force that will show up. Or is the ice cold taste that's so refreshing. Or the perfect mix of Coke and Fizz. Or just an all of those things too. There's a deal.
Sheldon, you're feeling this?
McDonald's $23 menu. Order ahead on the McDonald's app and get all your favorite soft drinks like a Coca-Cola for only $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I love it.
I'm just coughing and coughing. I'm seeing your mother coughing.
So they just like drinks.
Can you see it, children? Just relax. I don't get the impression, Stephen, that what happened that day was done on purpose. Okay? I am feeling like your mother was not well and people tried to help her, but I feel like there's some kind of interaction. I'm feeling my throat feels really tight and I'm coughing. I feel like there's some kind of a drug interaction or something that did not go well. It feels like somebody tried to help her, gave her something, and it didn't. My throat is closing up. Do you understand this? I don't know how she passed, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, I don't know. It doesn't feel malicious. All right. Whoever this, if this is your mom coming through with the tight throat, it feels like something. It does not feel like somebody meant her harm. It doesn't feel that way. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah. I feel like her throat is swollen or something. It's very tender to me. Yes, Sheldon, exactly. It feels like an allergic reaction or some kind of interaction, some kind of drug interaction or an allergic reaction. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like because her throat feels swollen. She's coughing. She's asking for water or something. I feel like he's trying to help her. I don't see this as malicious. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I don't think so. So I hope that helps you, Stephen. I know it's hard to have patience for people to do their job. Sometimes we really want to know the answers, but sometimes the more we want to know something, it feels like the longer it takes, right? So maybe just try to be patient and know that you will get the answers when you're supposed to, exactly when you're supposed to, okay? Sending you lots of love. Good luck. Okay. Hi, Fred. Long time no see. How are you? Diane, anything for we? What are you? Oh my godding, Diane. What are you? Oh my godding. Also, I saw you updated your profile picture, and I love that cheetah print shirt on you. It's gorgeous. Okay. All right. Let's see. Share out if you're kind. I appreciate you. Share out. I do not have a special this month in the month of September, so everything is regularly priced. If you want a TikTok is a time consumer. Yes. Fred. Yes, it is. It's been off Facebook doing TikTok. Hi, Randy. Okay, Diane. I'm excited for you, Randy. Happy almost birthday. Okay. There. Diane, have you been having Diane, have you been having tremors in your arm? Thank you, Stephanie. Have you been having like tremors though? Because my hand just keeps doing this. Diane, I want to ask you something, but I don't want you to be alarmed. When was the last time you had an MRI of your head? Like an MRI on your head? Okay. Did they find anything on that? Not that I want you to share your medical history, but if there was anything on that scan, I feel like it's still there and it might be more of an issue now, okay? Because I'm getting pain down my eye. It's going shooting right down across my eye, which makes me feel like it's actually in the head, not in the forehead. Okay. So if you've been having headaches or pain behind your eye, are you done? Are you done?
So one part of the reading makes more sense than all to me. So when I am able to have your help, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So that was the last book.
Your sight has changed drastically. Yes, and I'm feeling pain just honestly just goes right down the center of my eye like that. And it feels like it's in the head because I feel it all right here just shooting down. Okay. I feel like it's behind your eye. I don't feel like it has anything to do with inside of your eye. Your eyes are their own system in your body. It's a closed system, your eyes. And it feels like it's behind your eyes. And I feel like this is why you're having the pain. It's just, I'm feeling a lot of shaking in my arm. It almost feels like Parkinson's or something. I don't really know the symptoms of Parkinson's, but Randy's here. Maybe she can help us. I don't know. I just feel like there's something going on in your head, babe. Something's getting pushed on. All right. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a medical medium. If she's crossed over. Is this a light colored cat, Sheldon? Okay. I'm seeing a light colored cat with like dark on it, almost like a Siamese, the black. Okay. I know this. Oh. I think you're very aware of what's going on with your cat. And I do feel like your cat has crossed over and came immediately to you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, turf wars, man. turf wars. Let me see.
Welcome to a place where everyone deserves to be better protected, where technology has your back, where you can have better protection and keep more money in your pocket, where you can have protection for your car, your home, your phone, and even your
Yes, but hasn't your doctor tried to figure out why your body is not absorbing calcium? Everything gets messages from the brain. Everything gets instructions from the brain. It's like a computer program. And if you have a virus in the program or something in the program that doesn't belong there, it's going to mess up the process. Yeah. Okay, Sheldon. I mean, that's just the simple explanation of it. So you can get it checked, don't get it checked. It's totally up to you. Just giving you what Spirit is bringing for you. That is all. Who else needs to know something? You're welcome. What you eating? Yummy. Well, thank you. That head pain is definitely something that you should get taken care of. All right. Stephanie. Stephanie, they're showing me, it's interesting the way they're showing me this. They're showing me somebody holding a hand of cards, and they're showing me you picking a card and laying your card on the table. So maybe it's time for you to play your hand correctly, or to stop holding and play your hand. That's the advice that I'm getting for you, okay? Like, play your cards. Play your cards right. Jillian. Jillian, have you been thinking about doing something with your hair, doing something different? I'm seeing like somebody getting a haircut. It feels like just sprucing yourself up. It's almost like you want to change. You want something different. I don't know. It feels like you need a change, a refresh, a little self-care. All right. Are you making big changes with your physical appearance? Because that's what I'm seeing, like you doing some self-care, making some changes that make you happy. Good luck, Fred. I hope you win so you can come to the States and visit. I feel like physical changes. Awesome. Grapefruit, man. Grapefruit will make you drop weight like crazy. I bought a bunch of them. I had salad for dinner. Of course, it was drenched in ranch, but I had salad for dinner. Mariah. Spirit wants you to know that you can see through people's bullshit. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. You can see right through the bullshit. Okay, don't let anyone fool you. You're seeing the reality. You're seeing through people's bullshit. So don't doubt that. Jillian, what are you doing? Tell me. No, since my hysterectomy, I've just put on like 15 pounds. I'm putting on weight like crazy. Like, I haven't changed anything. I'm not doing anything nuts. Low carb. Oh, that's the saddest diet in the world. Makes me so sad. Yeah. But yeah, Travis did keto and he lost a lot of weight. I would be so much better at it if somebody else prepared my food and didn't give me options for carbs. I literally just made 2 loaves of wheat bread today and a loaf of cinnamon raisin. But anyway, yeah, tough. So, yeah, it's not that hard. I don't eat a lot of carbs, but when I do eat them, I want them. I want to eat rice. I want to eat pasta occasionally. I don't eat pasta like I used to. I used to eat pasta practically every day. I don't do that anymore. But I do have sugar in my coffee. And I do eat bread products occasionally. So you're eating cinnamon oatmeal raisin cookies? That's what I forgot to get, oatmeal. I wanted to make some cookies. Figures. You don't crave it anymore? That's good. It's not that I'm craving it. I have a Taurus moon, and I firmly believe that makes me a hardcore foodie because I just love the taste of things so much. It's not even about eating or feeling full. It's just the taste of things in my mouth. Like, I literally close my eyes while I'm eating just so I can taste more of what I'm eating. It's weird. But that's my problem. I do use coffee creamer, the powdered stuff. I don't use milk. I don't really drink a lot of dairy at all because apple cider vinegar curbs your appetite and gives you energy. That's awesome. Well, I bought a bunch of lemons to put in my water because I drink a lot of water. So I've been having a lot of heartburn problems lately, which I feel like is related to my solar plexus chakra. I haven't done any work on my chakras. Oh, I don't drink soda. I cut soda out a long time ago. It's just since I had my arms are getting so huge. I literally weigh more now than almost I've ever weighed in my life, including being 9 months pregnant. We don't have grocery delivery where I live, Lois. I have to go in the store. Yes, you are, Mariah. You are very empathic and you can see when people are lying. That's part of being an empath. It's called clair empathy. Oh my gosh, girl, are you kidding? Like I put on so much. Look at this. Oh, it's yuck. I put on so much weight. It's gross. Ugh. Close the door. You're letting all the wild, crazy animals in. You can see it in my face. Hi, Carly. How are you? This long way would starve if I had to stop. Honestly. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Is this your cat, Jillian? I do. I have to lose weight, which is why I went and bought a bunch of lemons and some grapefruit, and I'm going to mix up an essential oil fat burning blend for rubbing on my problem areas. I'm doing this completely holistically, and I got the DHEA, bought that on Amazon. It's supposed to help balance my hormones. Thank you, Carly. So if anyone's interested in that fat burning blend, I'm going to mix it up tomorrow and I'll let you know. I won't get his wig. I don't need his wig. I like my purple hair. Actually, someone tagged me in a video from a year ago of myself. I had brown hair. Remember when I had brown hair that one time? I was like, oh man, I missed that brown hair. But then when I don't have purple hair, I see my purple hair and I'm like, oh man, I miss that purple hair. So next hair is going to be brown. Just in time for fall. Just in time for fall. It's your cat? Okay. Is this a black cat? A very long-haired black cat? Okay, have you had a long-haired black cat? Because I'm seeing a long-haired black cat. Which cat is this? This is a long-haired black cat. Search for the Tailgate Country Station on your Pandora app. It's the perfect soundtrack to sing your team to victory. Your cat's still alive, Mr. Binks. Okay. Is he passed? Mr. Binks. It's cute. I feel like your cat's still alive. I'm hearing that your cat has been rehomed. As in somebody else is caring for your cat. Okay? He's being cared for. Has not passed. It's cute, right? Isn't it, Fred? It's adorable. I don't feel like your cat has passed. Hi, Deborah. How are you? I feel like someone has her. And she's taking care of her. She likes the cat. I mean, but your cat's not passed. You're welcome, dear. She's a very sweet cat. And a beautiful cat, and I think that's why. Dun dun dun. You're returning to me with an opportunity in a relationship. I'm trying hard to focus, but the ball is getting harder. What's the person's first name, Carly? Diane. That's probably not a good idea, Diane. Joe. Hi, Dwayne. How are you? It's nice. It's nice of you to join your wife, Joe. I don't feel like anything's going to be happening here. I don't feel like anything's going to be happening here for a while, Carly. Okay? Not for a while. I'm seeing like a 4. It's either going to be 4 weeks or 4 months. I don't feel like this is something happening soon. There is no Carly and Joe right now. So we need to look maybe 4 weeks or 4 months. I'm seeing a 4. Okay? Joe's got some other shit he's got to deal with right now. Actually, it just feels like he's closing the door on some things. And you just got to be patient with that one, dear. Just send him lots of love and positive thoughts, okay? For whatever he has to get through. All right? Do I see for... Let's see if I can help you here, Dwayne. Are you a very tall man? Seeing a very tall man. I'm feeling some things in the throat here, Joe. I'm seeing some things in the throat here. There's something going on here with your throat. Dwayne. Yes, you're 6'3". Okay, I'm seeing something going on with your throat here, and I feel like I want to just keep it's either you're trying to get somebody's attention, or there is actual like a lot of phlegm in your throat. Do you understand this, Dwayne? And I'm hearing, am I hearing you right? Like, I feel like I'm like, am I hearing you right? Like somebody's telling you something that you just having a hard time believing right now. Does that make sense to you, Dwayne? Like, it's like, did I just hear that right? There's somebody in your life that you just kind of like, I can't believe they just said that. And you're, and there's just this constant clearing of the throat, like you're trying to get someone's attention. Okay? I love you too, Diane. And I'm seeing you shaking your head and walking away. I feel like I'm really frustrated. I feel like whatever I'm hearing from this person, like I'm feeling so frustrated. Like, where do they get off? I almost want to stomp my foot because it's just frustrating. Does that make sense to you, Dwayne? It's like a headache. I'm being reminded that you deal with a child. This is what they're showing me. They're showing me that you deal with a child. I'm being reminded, this is a huge frustration. It's giving me pain in my head. Yes, I know it's your husband. I literally said that as soon as he came in and said hello. I said it was nice of you to join your wife. I recognize Berryman. I can put one and one together. But I feel like this is also, okay. Dwayne, this is also very much so. Your son's got a mouth on him, and I feel like he speaks to you in a way that you just, it's kind of, I can't believe that he's talking to me like that. kind of thing, and you need to put your foot down. I'm saying put your foot down. Okay, I want to stomp my foot down, put my foot down. Okay. I honestly feel like this is one of those situations where you're not necessarily, okay, let me try to figure out how I want to say this. If you don't get the kids straight now, he's just going to end up being one of those kids that gets arrested a lot. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like you've got to like put your foot down now. All right. Put your foot down. Because it seems like, I don't know if maybe you're just too lenient. Or maybe there's some issue with communication between you two, because it's like, I'm like, am I hearing this correctly? And then you just kind of walk away. You need to put your foot down. All right. Because what I'm seeing somebody in handcuffs, like if you don't get this kid straight now, teenagers, you know, they test boundaries. They see what they're allowed to do. That's what they do when they're teenagers. They push. They see what they're allowed to do, and you have to show them what the boundaries are. Okay? That's what I'm getting for you, Dwayne. I hope that makes sense to you. You need to speak up. Your throat chakra is, you need to speak up. Like this kid needs to be scared straight. Scared straight. Oh, man. Huh? Yes, baby. What's up? Nothing? And on a physical note for you, yes. On a physical note for you, I feel like you've been having some issues with your stomach, and I feel like this has got to do, come on, guys. Why don't you put them in the backyard, baby?
Yes.
Oh, is it? It's true. Okay. Physically for you, have you been having some trouble with your stomach after you eat? I feel like you're having extra. You always have indigestion, but I feel like you're having extra indigestion, possibly some pain in your stomach. Does that make sense for you, Dwayne? Because I can feel you're having some issues with your stomach. Pain in your stomach. Okay? Pain. It's right in the stomach. Okay? I feel like this has to do with the instability in your home right now. Okay. And I feel like perhaps once everything, you understand exactly what I'm saying? Yes. Once everything can get settled down, you won't be so shook up inside. Okay. I feel like with your solar plexus, this is all about your courage center, and you need to have real talk is what I'm hearing. Real talk. Okay. You need to have real talk with this child, because he's a rarely pushy kid from what I can see. And I hate to say it, but it feels like he's got a chip on his shoulder. He really does have a chip on his shoulder. And you got to knock that chip off of his shoulder, dude. You got to figure out a way, you know, because it seems like he's a real bossy kind of yeah. He's kind of disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like he's pretty disrespectful. So we need to nip this in the bud. Okay. And once you do that, these issues with your stomach will calm down. It just feels like everything is so up in the air and unstable right now. And your solar plexus is where your courage is, where you, that's a really great idea, Stacy. And I'm saying that like karate, taekwondo, something like that, MMA, that will definitely teach him some self-discipline. I also feel like there's possibly maybe one of his friends that's a real shit. And maybe we should not let them spend so much time together, because this other kid is, I feel like he's kind of learning from this other kid. Okay. Football is great. Football is really great, but it doesn't teach you discipline in your emotions. And karate is all about teaching you discipline in your emotions. Yep. Okay. Also, what is this that I'm seeing with your foot? Did you break your foot or sprain your foot? You've been having some problems with just one foot, Dwayne. I feel like every time I step on my foot, I'm getting like pain in my foot. Taekwondo didn't work for him. Interesting. Thank you for sharing. You know, Jillian, I would offer to take a look at the boy myself to see what kind of situations are having that. In your foot? Is this in your foot? Because I'm feeling a lot of pain when I step just on one foot. You've been thinking about MMA? Great. Hi, Sandra. Was Facebook keeping you away? It is in your foot. Okay. I'm going to suggest to you, okay? I'm going to suggest to you, Dwayne, to get a foot bath, you know, one of those little foot baths, and maybe soak both of your feet in a foot bath. Use you can use Epsom salt, Himalayan salt. There's a couple of essential oils that you can use. You can put turmeric oil in there for decreased inflammation. And this might help with the nerve damage and the pain, because pain is always associated with inflammation in some way. All right. So think about that. Think about investing in like a little foot bath and soaking your foot, either one or both of them, in a foot bath. With what about half a cup of pink Himalayan sea salt, or Epsom salt, or, you know, you have lots of essential oils. Well, try turmeric and peppermint oil. Just a couple drops of each of those. Okay, babe? All right, Jillian? So try that. And do that every day. So I feel like you're carrying a lot of emotions internally. This is why your throat chakra showed up immediately. You're carrying a lot of emotions internally, and you need to start vocalizing. You need to start letting them out, because it's kind of starting to take shape as physical ailments inside of your body. And we don't want that, right? We got to let things flow, you know? Yeah, if you could, I would love to just get a peek at him and see what's going on. All right, great. Well, I hope that helps you. Hi, Kat. Been through some shit. Hi, Donna. How are you? Kat's been through some shit, and she would love a reading. I love you too, Jillian. I hope you have a great night. I'm doing well, Donna. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you. Tea is good for you. Okay. Cat. Cat Johnson. I'm definitely feeling a lot of pain in my neck. Kat, do you have somebody that's been a pain in your neck? Feels like somebody's been a pain in your neck. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Louise. How are you? You were hit physically. Okay, because I've got this pain in my neck. It was a very intense pain. Okay. Okay. It does feel like that. Okay. The neck feels like I'm hearing that it's a traumatized muscle, a traumatized ligament. That's what I'm hearing. It feels that way to me. It feels quite traumatized. This right here. Okay. Have you been putting some heat on that, dear? Because I feel like you need to maybe do a hot compress or something on there for a heating pad or something every day, because it feels traumatized. I feel like I really want you to be gentle with it because it's quite traumatized. Okay? As well as your head. Mentally traumatized. Your head physically will be okay. It's the ligaments in your neck that are kind of seized up. All right? I also feel like you have also some unexpressed emotions about this. It was very traumatic, okay? And I understand. It's almost like we're developing. Your neck muscles are holding this trauma. Like it's insane. Your neck is literally holding your trauma. Your it's like they have PTSD. And you have to really be gentle with yourself, gentle with these ligaments in your neck, because this is where it is, and it's your throat chakra and your neck right here, and it feels like how you would have to be with a traumatized child. How you have to just be gentle. Your spirit is telling you to be gentle with yourself, okay? Just be gentle with yourself, okay, Kat? Because this was definitely, yes, they're telling me that this has overshadowed so many good things that happened in your life, and it's just become they're saying this has just become a monster that you live with. It's a very tight thing, and I think that we should definitely be using heat and light, super, super, super light massage. like just gently, almost like you would a child's hair. I don't know why I feel like it would help you, Kat, okay? This is what I'm getting. Just a gentle rub, nothing too strong. Just let your neck know that it's a very strong neck. Your muscles are strong, and that it's safe for them to feel however they want to feel. But you're there to protect, and you're there to just to protect. Okay. I'm sorry you went through this traumatic situation, but I do feel like you should try to communicate with your body. It's almost like you're feeling some kind of a disconnect between your physical body and your mental body. Your mental body is really taking over, and your physical body just kind of feels like it's huddled in the corner. So I think you should try to communicate with your physical body and show it love and care. Okay? Hello, everybody just coming in. Thank you for joining me. We're doing a couple of free readings tonight to give back to the energy. If you have not already liked my page, please like my page or my YouTube channel, whichever one you are here watching on. I appreciate you giving the video a like. Yes, it does have a tendency, when we are thrust into situations that create a great amount of fear, it's almost like creating a scar in your brain, and it makes a loop. You need to yes. And that's what I'm seeing. You need to care for yourself gently right now, okay? But it creates a loop. It creates a loop of fear. And because we are so traumatized or struck, literally and metaphorically, struck by what's happened to us, it's so shocking that it creates such a intense impression in your brain and in your emotional psyche. Because I'm sure you have never felt such intense fear and pain as you did. And so that's going to create a huge soul scar inside of you. It's going to take quite a bit of time and love for yourself to help you heal that wound. Okay? It is an interesting choice of music. Fred. Hi, new Fred. Mama wants to know if she should get her wisdom teeth removed. You know what, sweetheart? I honestly want to say that you should not do more than one at a time. Okay? Shouldn't do more than one at a time. Because I feel like if you do more than one at a time, that you're going to get like a dry socket or something with one of them, and it's going to it's going to be painful. So just get them done one at a time if you do get them done, okay? You have one that's kind of growing in real bad. So maybe just get that one removed, okay? I hear like a crowd of people talking, but just voice sounds in the background. I'm the only one here, babe, and I'm listening to classical music and there's no voices. So maybe it's just a cross channel, huh? Absolutely, absolutely. What is going on? My computer's frozen. Hello? Hello? Whew. What is going on? It's too much spirit here. I was frozen on my end. I'm not frozen now, but it was frozen. So I don't know what that's all about. Oh, hold on. Hello? On sorry, that was my mom. I never don't answer my mom if I see her calling, because you never know, right? She's not a spring chicken anymore. Yes, where were we? Can you guys still hear all that noise? I put some selenite on my laptop. He knows that you love him, Kevin. Spirit knows they do. Can PTSD be cured? I believe it can be, Lois. I used to have, I don't know if you guys know this about me. I used to have PTSD. I used to have PTSD. I was molested as a child from a very early age. From the time I was about, I don't know, I was in a diaper still, just a baby, probably about 8, 9 months old, until I was like 5 by my father. And so I had what the doctors call trauma-induced amnesia. And I would have PTSD recollections with different smells and different sights and names and things of that nature. I would have all of those things happen to me. And through the course of working on myself and doing my inner child work and figuring out how to let go of that stuff and how to come to an understanding about why these things happen, why they happen to me, and really facing my feelings about all of it and accepting a lot of things that you don't want to deal with. You know, I've healed myself from that trauma. I no longer have any of those memories. I mean, I just made a loaf of raisin bread. That used to be a trigger for me. Raisin bread used to be a trigger for me because my father used to make that for me when I was little. So that doesn't bother me anymore. So yes, it is absolutely possible for you to heal your PTSD. I didn't follow any kind of program. I followed my intuition, and nobody helped me do my shadow work, my inner child work. I just spent a lot of time in quiet contemplation. I spent a lot of time alone, allowing my thoughts to go where they wanted to go. And after having amnesia most of my life, because I still had it. I still had amnesia up until, probably 4 years ago. I had a hard time remembering all kinds of situations in my life because it wasn't just my childhood that I had amnesia about. I had no long-term memories. So as I got older, I had all these things that happened throughout your life that I could not recall. So there was a commercial just now, Donna, because it's Pandora. It was a commercial. You're not going crazy. But I did have amnesia all through my life. I have 3 children, and I used to not be able to remember things by looking at photos of situations that, me giving birth to my children. And, I used to not have any kind of memory evoked from those pictures, from any pictures in my life. And that's difficult, So it's just, it would be like looking at somebody else's pictures. That's how it felt to me, like looking at somebody else's life. But I did the work, I did. I spent a lot of time by myself. I spent a lot of time in nature. And I honestly believe that your brain has so many different ways that it can protect you, right? And I honestly believe that I wasn't equipped with the tools that I needed throughout my life to navigate through that stuff until, 4 years ago. And it's just part of everybody's journey, really, to heal yourself, to learn how to heal yourself. We can take little bits and pieces from other people and learn from them, but at the end of the day, it's what works for you individually, right? So yeah, it's like a Japanese broken cup, right, Kat? They fill the crack with gold. Yeah. So it's just, and when I did get mentally strong enough, those doors unlocked, and I remembered everything, and I remembered most. I'm still getting more memories of things, since my adulthood that I had not connected with, but I can easily recall a lot of things now. So I've done a lot to help myself heal, and the angels have mercy. The angels have mercy, and they help you if you ask them to. They can only help you if you ask them to. And if you tell them that you're ready, and if you let them know that you want to heal, you want to be strong, that you want to release the past, that you want to stop living in fear. These are all things that you need to say, things that you need to feel. You need to feel ready. You need to be ready to let go, because that's really what it is all about. PTSD is literally having a stranglehold on your fear, on your moment of fear, being so traumatized by that moment that you cannot imagine your life without it. But you can. Donna, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Every experience that I have had in my life has brought me to where I am right now. And I am eternally grateful to be here with all of you and to be able to help you on your healing journey. That, to me, is a beautiful thing. And if that had not happened to me when I was a child, I might have been a different parent to my own children. So I am grateful for everything that happened in my life, every person that's been in my life, every situation I've experienced, every thought and feeling. It's a beautiful life, you know. It's a beautiful life. So there's a little story about me. For those of you who are just finding me, I am an open book. I don't keep secrets from y'all. You know, I'm very blunt, very honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you because I feel like the truth is something that we all deserve. Yes. Yes, it makes us the person we are. Absolutely, Lois. Absolutely. So on that note, we have been live for an hour and 45 minutes, and I appreciate all of you. You don't need to feel bad for me, Donna. I don't want you to. I don't want you to feel bad. You can have empathy for the child that I was, but I'm an adult now, and I'm a survivor. Absolutely, Sandra. I understand that completely. Yep. I understand that completely. Hey, Kat, you know, like I said, I'm an open book. I will share anything about myself that you want to know. So, Alicia, I'm not going to give you the answer that you want, okay? Because I feel like you want to know that he regrets cheating on you so that you give yourself permission to take him back. And I don't think you should. Because once a cheater, always a cheater. Anyway. It makes it hard because, you know, I've mentioned this before, but when you're small, you only have so many emotions in your arsenal to feel towards whatever is happening to you. And fear is a big one, you know. So I appreciate you too, Lois, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I absolutely would not be who I am today if I had not experienced all of that. I feel like pain is the biggest teacher that any of us have. And sadly, it has been what has taught most of us to be who we are in one way or another. I love you, Sandra. Thank you. Oh, I'm a bomb diggity. Ooh, no diggity, no doubt. Oh, man. Anyways, I am going to go now because it is going on 9 o'clock and I'm tired. But I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I will be back tomorrow night. Yes, ma'am. You are absolutely correct. Soul's having a human experience. Yes, Tamara, I know you understand about Hard Knocks. Tamara tries not to let these things bother her, but they do. Yes, that's right, Kat. People need truth. Could you imagine how simple life would be if people didn't have the option to lie? Yes, Tamara. I feel like Tamara likes to act very much unaffected by people, but it hurts. Right, Tamara? You're a courageous person, Tamara. I want you to know that. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I'm available for private readings on my Facebook page. The name is right here in the description or on the screen, Misty the Medium 2. That's where you can find me on Facebook. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Linda, you're going to get a call from somebody you haven't heard from in a while tomorrow. Okay. I know you had asked me earlier, and I wanted to say something to you. I feel somebody's going to reach out to you that you have not heard from in a while. Okay? Good night, everybody. Many blessings to you all. Sweet dreams. And I wish you so much clarity in your life that you know exactly what to do. It's in your best interest. Many blessings.